How safe is vaping? Is it just a modern trend or a safer alternative to conventional smoking? In recent years, the vaping phenomenon has dramatically risen, particularly among young adults. This surge in popularity can be attributed to a variety of reasons. The sleek design of vaping devices, the array of enticing flavors, and the ease of use are just a few. However, the primary reason for its widespread acceptance lies in the perception. The belief that vaping is a safer alternative to traditional smoking. But is it really safer? Or is this just a clever marketing ploy? A smoke and mirrors game, if you will, to make us believe we're making a healthier choice? Are we simply trading one vice for another? This rise in vaping isn't just a fleeting trend. It's a phenomenon that's affecting millions worldwide, sparking a debate on its safety and efficacy. So what is the truth behind these perceptions? Let's dive into the reality of vaping. Although vaping is often marketed as a safer alternative to smoking, it does come with its own set of risks. Let's delve into the potential health risks associated with vaping. One of the most serious concerns is lung injury. Some users have reported severe lung damage after regular use of e-cigarettes. The vapor inhaled from these devices can cause inflammation and damage to lung tissue, leading to serious respiratory issues. Next on the list is addiction. E-cigarettes contain nicotine, a highly addictive substance. While some people turn to vaping as a way to wean off traditional cigarettes, they often find themselves trading one addiction for another. The fact that e-cigarettes are often marketed towards younger people who may not fully understand the risks of nicotine addiction makes this a particularly pressing issue. And then there's the unknown. E-cigarettes are a relatively new product, and the long-term effects of vaping are still largely unknown. Studies are underway, but it will take time to fully understand the potential impacts on health, particularly in terms of chronic diseases such as heart disease or cancer. Now let's take a closer look at what's really inside these e-cigarettes. Of course, there's nicotine, as we've discussed, but that's not all. Many e-cigarettes also contain heavy metals like lead, tin, and nickel. These are toxic substances, and inhaling them can lead to serious health problems, including neurological damage and cardiovascular disease. Moreover, e-cigarettes often have other harmful ingredients. These can include chemicals like propylene, glycol, and glycerin, which can irritate the lungs when inhaled, and even carcinogens, substances that can cause cancer. In conclusion, while vaping might seem like a safer alternative on the surface, the reality is far from clear-cut. With risks ranging from lung injury and addiction to the inhalation of toxic substances and the potential for unknown long-term effects, these are not risks to be taken lightly. While it might seem like the lesser evil compared to traditional smoking, vaping isn't without its dangers. Despite the risks, vaping does have some potential benefits. The most notable of these benefits is its role as a harm reduction tool for those trying to quit traditional smoking. By providing a nicotine fix without the same level of harmful toxins found in cigarettes, vaping can help some smokers transition away from their habit. This, in turn, could reduce the health risks associated with smoking, such as lung cancer and heart disease. Moreover, vaping devices allow for a more controlled nicotine intake, giving users the ability to gradually decrease their nicotine consumption over time. This can be a valuable tool in nicotine addiction recovery. However, it's essential to remember that vaping is not completely risk-free. While it's believed to be less harmful than traditional cigarettes, it still involves inhaling substances into your lungs, which can have potential health implications. So, while vaping may serve as a stepping stone for smokers trying to quit, it's not without risk. To vape or not to vape, that is the question. As we've seen, the answer isn't as black and white as you might think. Vaping has surged in popularity, but it's not without its risks. It's important to remember that while vaping may seem like a safer alternative to traditional smoking, it's not entirely risk-free. From the potential for addiction due to nicotine content to the risk of lung damage and other health issues, these dangers can't be overlooked. But on the flip side, vaping can be seen as a stepping stone for those looking to quit smoking. It's a tool, a means to an end, but not an end in itself. In this world of smoke and mirrors, it's essential to make informed decisions. Vaping isn't simply a trend to follow blindly. It's a choice with potential risks and benefits. So, before you or someone you know decides to vape, remember to weigh the potential risks and benefits. Your health is worth more than a trend.